Good morning. Welcome to JB's Crochet. I'm Amber and it's Friday. Fri-Yay. Oh my goodness. Mama Wench, I will take your scrubby yarn. I'm not a huge fan of scrubby, but I will take it. Scrubby cotton held with bamboo yarn is good. Yeah, scrubby yarn held with something isn't bad. It's using it by itself I'm not a fan of. Good morning, everybody. Margaret and Heidi, Steele and Marianne, Rebecca. Good morning. Good morning. All right. I need to figure out. Oh, there's already a hook in there, and this is a 7mm. I don't need the 7. I need the snap. Good morning, Angela. Julian. Good morning. What is mine? A yellow. I'm putting yellow on now. Yay. You used it with cotton? Yeah, unless I'm running it with something, I don't mind it either. It is weird, but it doesn't bother me. I guess I don't have a texture thing with my hands when it comes to that kind of texture. But soft versus rough, that's different. But no, scrubby. Now, I will tell you the one kind of scrubby I don't like. Oh, stand back up. Gotta get under the desk to get to it because it's in a basket of. I'm not a fan of this. And I have a whole ton of this that I need to figure out what to make with, because trying to crochet with this, I mean, it's not rough per se on my fingers. Like, it's not soft, but it's not like sandpaper to me. And I don't know what to make with that. I made this and it turned out cute, but I vowed after I made this, I didn't want to use it. It definitely gets rougher when you make something with it. I just don't know what to make with it. So what I planned on doing is I have like 1-2 million projects around me. I honestly couldn't decide which one I wanted to work on, but then I was like, you know what? My luck of the draw blanket works up pretty quick. I will put my next color on it. Good morning, Grandma Rita. That's a new name. Meeting new people and learning new things. Well, you come to the right place. We just on here. Okay, so here on my channel, this is what we do. We just come on. I work on a project while I talk to you about things. I try to have like a theme, so to speak, every day. So, but it's only Monday through Friday. So Mondays I do my make along, where we're making squares, which I haven't worked on my square yet. I still need to do that for this week. And then Tuesdays we do a scrap stash busting type of project, or at least we start one. Wednesdays is just, I don't know. I really haven't narrowed Wednesday down to something yet. It's just Whip Wednesday at the moment, but I don't really want to do Whip Wednesday. So I'm still trying to narrow Wednesdays down. Oh, the scrubby yarn that I just showed you? No. Yes and no. That scrubby yarn that I showed you, Rebecca, it looks like the Woobles yarn, but it's scrubby yarn. Like, it has a scrubbiness to it. Like, well, it's called Scrubology, I think. I happened to show you one without a ball band. It's called Scrubology. Scrub it. And you can, the sparkle is the scrubbiness of it. The shininess. So anyway, Wednesdays, I don't really know what we do on Wednesdays. We just bring a whip and work on it. Thursdays is supposed to be Tunisian Thursdays, where I work on a Tunisian project. Hasn't been happening lately. And then Friday is Focus on It Friday, but today we're calling it Yay Fri-Yay. That's what I've come up with. Because Wednesdays and Fridays we just bring a whip and work on it. So I'm going to add on my next color, which is yellow, to my Luck of the Draw blanket. I will not tell you what number it is. You have to go watch her channel. Go watch Mama Swift's Luck of the Draw drawing for week number 2 and figure out what week number 2's number is. I'm showing you my color, but I'm not telling you the number. You have to go watch her, give her some watch hours, because she's actually trying to get some watch hours to get remonetized anyway, and find out what the number is if you're following it. So I will do my best every week not to give away the number that is drawn for the Luck of the Draw blankets. Let's see. Good morning, Lana and Tammy and Kimberly. Yes, you are rolling out of bed just in time. You know, Kimberly, I was just thinking about you yesterday. I was like, you know, I haven't bugged her in a hot minute. You found the Karen cotton cakes. I thought your yarn looked like colorway is Sunset Dream. Okay, let me look that up. Sassy Mary, good morning. Oh, and Julianne, I have something I'm going to show you here in just a minute, if I can remember. All right, so Karen Cotton Cakes Sunset Dreams. All right, let me see if I can find that. Karen Cotton Cakes. Wow, I got that far and forgot the rest. Sunset Dreams. Sunset Dreams. Oh! There we go. Be nice if I could find it. See, I don't think it's cotton, though. I don't think it's a cotton. It's not Sunset Dreams either. No. It's a lot more pastel than that. The cotton dream, the Sunset Dreams is too a little more vibrant, if that makes sense. Okay, you ready, Julianne? Okay, so I was at Michael's and I'm not paying attention to the display until date on here, but they still had this at Michael's, and so I snagged it, which I should have asked for a discount on this because this thing's over 2 months old, past its date, that it should have been taken off the shelf. So I probably paid way too much for an outdated magazine, but whatever. So I was flipping through here and I came across a poncho that is probably going to be going on my hook. It's the same book that you found your little table run out of. Did you ever finish that table runner, by the way? I don't know if I think I'm going to make this, but without the fringe. I'm just going to make it. I'm going to make the poncho as long as the fringe is instead of doing the fringe. I don't know. Because I have a cat, and if I wear this thing around the cat, she's going to play with these. I mean, I know I can swat at her and make her go away and scare her off, but I don't want to scare her off for me. So, but anyway, so I want to make this poncho, and it just so happens that this poncho is made from I don't know if I can get it to come up. There we go. Premier Yarns Cotton Fair Bulky. Of course, my camera is not going to, you can kind of make it out, but it's made with Premier's Cotton Fair Bulky, which is what I just got from you in 2 different colors. So, and I like how they did this with the solid, with the cream. So I think I'm going to order a handful of these, a handful of the cream in this, the same cream that they have in here, and run it with one of my colors because it only takes 4. It recommends 4 skeins of the print, the variegated color, and then 4 of the cream. Let's see. Fringe is a no, but yes. Yes, I know the poncho is really cute. It uses the granny stitch and then a 3 together to give that diamond kind of look, and then let's see, Marianne, I only use it on my little Addie for scrubbies. You use scrubby on your Addie and it doesn't like drop stitches or anything? And I need to figure out how people are making scrubbies on their Addies. Like how many, because you don't need very many rows, so you'd only do like 10 rows and then you'd like sew in each end and fold it, right, or something. Yeah, it must be a texture thing, Marianne, because I don't mind it too much. But this, I don't know what it is about this, but I can't, I don't know. It just bugged me. I need to rewind this around the outside. It's falling apart. It's just, it feels okay to my hands, but once I start working with it, it's like, I don't know. It has a mind of its own or something. I don't know. Maybe I give it a try again just to get rid of it. But anyway, there's that. We're going to put that down there. Let's see. Open up Discord. The Addie Scrubby. I'll have to look into that, Steel. I have all 3 Addies. You sent me one, huh? You must have done it in the main chat. See, it's not that. It's got short stripe colors. It's short color changes. Like, you can't see it because the camera is here, let me turn this off. So this is a color change between my fingers. And then another color change. They're only like maybe 10 to 12 inches. There's like 2 color changes right there. So like they're really short color changes. Fight with it again. Oh, what was wrong with it again, Marianne? I can't remember. No, I never drop any stitches, and I do about 30 to 40 rounds. Okay. Huh. Yeah, I don't know why we can't find this yarn. Like, it's... I mean, it's got every color of the rainbow in here. They're just all pastel colors. It's got the pink, the peach, the yellow. It's got some light green in here, the blue, and the purple. Like, it's got all, like, it's almost Eastery colors, you know, Easter spring pastel colors. Oh, was it the little one that did that? I thought it was the big one that did that. You know, I wish you would send it to me. I wish we could figure out a way to have you just ship it to me and I would fiddle with it. I'm stubborn enough. Like, this thing, I tell you what, took me almost 2 hours to get it into this state. It was a mess of a yarn barf, is what it looked like. And I got that thing untangled and I wound it up into a cake. Because I was like, this is some really pretty yarn. And then the more I was untangling it, I was like, it felt really cool. It really reminds me of Karen Jumbos. I don't think, yeah, I'm telling you right now, it doesn't match this. It does not match this. Good morning, Sharon. I'm gonna mute real quick so I can open this. Oh, another thing I did while I was sitting here this morning, this used to have tails. I don't know why, but here lately they've been bugging me, and so I decided to finally sew them in. Not the best, but you know, it has no more tails, and it makes my brain happy. Okay, I'm not getting anywhere on this thing. Oh, all right. So yes, this is my new pattern, except my new pattern is slightly tweaked. Slightly tweaked, but I'm gonna continue the pattern I started with this, just to keep it consistent, and the new pattern will be the same. Now I just gotta remember how to do it. Ooh, excuse me. I have it written down. I gotta pull up my own pattern. Oh, that is not what I wanted. Go back. Oh my goodness, like everything's being clicked. I don't want to, no, stop it. Wow. Okay, so I'm repeating, oh, I need to put that on there. Let's see. Okay. Oh my goodness, I have to, I have to relearn my own pattern. Good morning, Tina. Long time no see. I hope you're feeling well and doing well. I hope you're doing well. Okay, so. Oh my goodness. So I think I don't repeat a front post. Oh, that's throwing me off because it's, okay. I gotta figure out what I did on my first, this. Okay, so I think I just go, yeah, I just go over here. Okay. There we go. I think I got it now. Oh, I want to show you guys the, I have almost put 3 of those three of those cakes of the chunky yarn onto the blanket that I started yesterday, and we were trying to figure out what size hook to use. Y'all, the 12mm prim is amazing. Not that it's the prim's amazing, but just that the 12mm is the right size, like the perfect size. Like it has the drape I'm looking for. Eek, eek, eek. Snagging yarn. Y'all see, look at this. This is less stiff than it was yesterday. Like you can see it's flowy. It has flowiness to it, and it's so much better as a squishy, chunky blanket now. And this is almost 3 cake. Well, this is for sure 2 cakes. I just switched to the 3rd cake. Right here. So I have almost made it around for a whole round on that one there. I know, I love this. And I don't care that it's like the colors are laying out the way they are. It makes it look so fun. Like see how much, like it just folds up better. Like I'm actually like, I want to keep this, but at the same time, I want some little girl or boy, if he wants girl colors, who cares? You know, somebody to enjoy this. So I don't know. I love it now. It might just have to be for me. I don't know. I am going to make another one, though, in the purple. So maybe I'll keep the purple one. Because, you know, I like purple. But this 12mm hook is the perfect size. This is like the size to start with if you want some drapiness to it at all. It is this yarn right here in a different color. I happened to snag this yarn at a Joann's in another city, an hour away from me, that around the time they were closing. I just happened to be over there dropping my daughter off, and I stopped at the Joann's, and I picked up like 8 of these and like 8 of the other one or something like that. And yeah, so 12mm hook. Good morning. So yeah, I am absolutely loving that size. It feels so weird to be using a 6.5mm right now. It feels so tiny. So I'm adding the next color onto my luck of the draw here. Good morning, Scrimshaw. Oh, you just missed. Did you see the blanket with the 12mm? Do you look at how much it like just flops on itself? So much better drape. Like so much better. Did anyone pick up that line of Big Twist? I don't know. I don't think so, to be honest. I didn't even know it existed until I saw it at that one store. I think so. It would be nice if they did, but I don't know that anybody took the chunky yarn. It is what I say, super bulky. Yeah, it is a super bulky 6. Yeah, so this Big Twist Flourish. So it'd be nice if they did, but I don't know. Okay, so Target has these same shelves, but they have them in a 2x4 that I was thinking about getting to replace over here. But I'm sitting here trying to look and see if I stand them too high, or if I go 4 high instead of putting it on its side. If I make them 4 high, it's going to stand as tall as that. So then that means that's going to go away. Baskets. So yeah, I am, you know, and I was having another like moment this morning that I didn't know what I wanted to work on. I literally have a thing that I want to finish. I want to work on this. I want to work on this. I want to work on that blanket. I want to work on my placemat. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 different things, 5 different things I want to work on right now that I have sitting around me. I have 6 whips sitting near me, y'all. 6 whips. 7 whips. Because I almost forgot about my Ruby's Dream, too. You'd make baskets if you had that? I might just have to make a basket, because I might have enough to make a basket. Because what I plan on doing is making this blanket 40x40, which shouldn't be too much longer. And then whatever's left, I can make a basket out of that pink color. But I definitely want to make a blanket out of this for myself. I'm telling you right now, Pine Bunny, like, I swear I'm undiagnosed ADHD. Like, I'm pretty sure I have I have it. Like, I am pretty, yeah. I have at least 7 whips sitting right here on the floor around my chair. And then that's not including the ones that are sitting in timeout from previous months. Made out of this. Baskets out of this pine. Plus you have to do your weekly square. Yep. Yep. I'm making a sweater with 4 granny squares on. Cool. I just don't know what I want to work on, so like I just start everything. But let's see, 1, 2 of the things sitting around me are donatable blankets. They're going to be donated. This is going to be a wearable. And then the placemat is obviously just going to be a placemat of something, whether it be a plate placemat or a mat for just decoration. And then I have my scarf, my scrap scarf that I'm finishing. I'm still working on that. And then I need to work on my shawl for the wedding. That I need to put this down and work on that. But this is one of those things that I can get this done today and have the rest of the week to work on other things. So my main focus really needs to be my shawl right now, so that way I can have it for the wedding in 2 weeks. Holy buckets, that makes me want to put it down right now and work on it. But this works up so quick that I feel like I can just get it done and move on to the next project, you know? So that's what I was trying to do, is I really wanted to get this on. But now that I see it, I have it in my head how it's going to look. It looks cool. All right, I think I'm going to put this down. I really need to work on this because I'm like, now I'm like, I need to get it done. I tried to use the prim hook with this yarn. It does not glide very well on this. This yarn does not glide very well on that hook, I should say. Over there. Okay. Moving on to this one instead. Yeah, possibly. Very possible. But yeah, I think just the things that they say that makes people ADHD, I'm like, oh, I fit that to a T. I fit it to a T, like, too well. So I don't know. All right, so I'm going to turn my work. And then, let's see, this is a front post row. Yay. So, you know, I was trying this on after the one skein was on it, and I went, you know, I don't know that I'm going to go much past 2 or 3 skeins of this, because I think I'm just going to make it big enough to cover my shoulders, to be honest, and a little bit of my arms. Like, let it just kind of, like, it just needs to be like a t-shirt just to cover most of my upper arm here. Well, okay, maybe it may, I don't know. I'll show you how long it is if y'all are interested to see. Let me see real quick. I'm kind of curious myself. Love with that as a chunky. Love with that as a chunky scarf. Are you talking about this as a chunky scarf? Or the, oh, are you talking about the blanket that I'm working on? The Luck of the Draw one? I'm gonna make sure it's the right way. Okay, so right now, this is one skein. So like I said, don't know that I'm going to go much past 2 or 3 of these skeins in here. Because this is just 1. Barely, like, this is over, just barely over 1. Like, I don't know that I'm going to need much more for a summer shawl. This? Sorry, Frizzy, what what yarn are you talking about? I've got like 7 projects around me. Like this one? This and a chunky scarf? It would be a fun scarf. Do you guys remember the chunky scarf I made with the pink version? And my daughter took it? I hope she still has it. I know she still has it. I just haven't seen it in a while. Because it's, you know, ever since I made it, it's been warm. And it still is warm. It's supposed to be almost 100 degrees tomorrow. Like 96. Ugh. I'll be stuck inside tomorrow. Yeah. So, well, I hope that I hope that it turns out to be that, and it's not what they say it is for you. Hello from Georgia. Well, hello, Georgia. State of Georgia. Naughty knitting socks. Good morning. Oh, gotcha. You would wrap it around your neck as a chunky scarf. Gotcha. Yeah, you could do that too. I'm mostly making it to cover my shoulders and arms, so that way, I don't know, maybe I might not get cold. I don't even know if it's gonna work. Yeah, I know we're going through a warming spell. That's why I'm looking forward to the fall, because yes, it means cooler weather. I don't know. I'm torn on the winter. Like, I just don't like being hot because I like being outside. At least when it's cold out, I can still bundle up and be outside. When it's hot, I can't do much of anything other than come back inside the AC to cool off. That's awesome, Pine Bunny. Good morning, Jay. Yeah, so I don't know. I'm pretty sure I'm undiagnosed ADHD. I feel like I fit it too well. And I'm not purposely trying to fit it either. Like, that's just me in a nutshell. Just how I am. My brain just, I don't know how I made it through school the way I did. I don't know, maybe that's why I did average in school and not, you know, do any better. $105 in Savannah. Ugh. Yeah, so like, there's only so much you can do. There's only so many layers you can remove in the heat. And yeah. So I'm like, you know, I think I'd rather be cold. Yes, being cold sucks. But honestly, if I had to pick between the two, I think I'd rather be cold. You know, the heat, however, wouldn't be so bad if I had a pool. I need to come live with Miss Kimberly. She has a pool. I just need to convince my husband to put a pool in, because there's just no good place to put an in-ground pool. We need an above-ground pool, because just with the septic system and all that we have, like, it takes up a majority of our yard where a good pool would be. A good place for a pool would be. That's a good way of putting it. Good morning, BB. Yeah. But I'm okay with finding, finding ways of coping, though, too, and helping myself focus. So, by the way, Julianne, after I installed and signed up for that that Milanote or whatever that you recommended yesterday, I'm sitting here going, it's sitting right next to another app I have called Google Keep, or sorry, it's called Keep. I think it's just Keep Notes or something like that. It's a Google product and it's on my phone already. I don't utilize it and it's almost exactly the same kind of app as that Milanote. And no matter where I have this Keep app, it syncs across all my devices. So it's a Google product that as long as I'm signed into my Google account, it syncs across anything I go to. I'm like, I've already had this for years and I still can't use it. Oh, yeah. Oh, let's see. Keep. I wonder if I can get it on here. Google Keep. Oh, it is on here. Look at that. There's all my notes. Oh, look, I even got birthdays on here. I got Marianne's birthday and Marty's birthday. And some pattern that I have absolutely no idea what for. Oh my gosh. I already have an app that does that exact same thing. I just need to, I need to figure out a way to make it, part of my routine. Remember that planner I put out saying, hey, here's the using it again? I haven't touched it in 2 weeks, 2-3 weeks, since then, pretty much. I would like to try to use it too, but I don't know. I don't know. I just can't get my scatterbrained brain, my scattered, unfocused brain to focus and remember to do those things, to even use it. I just need to I need to figure out a way to make it a routine thing that I'm regularly using it, and once it becomes a regular use, then it becomes something I don't always forget. Good morning, Kimberly. Oh, Lisa B. Good morning. Stealth mode. Oh. But yeah, no, I need to start using that because that's Google Keep is what we use, my husband and I, when we make when we're planning, when we would plan camping trips, he would make a grocery list using the Google Keep. And it's a grocery list that's shared between the two of us. And so whenever he would add to it, it would update and sync on mine end, and I would see what he was adding to it. So I still use it as my grocery list. And so anytime I put something on it, he'll see it, which is fine. Welcome, Lisa B. Back to the members. Pretty sure you've been a member before, so let's see. How many do I have? I have no idea. Dashboard. There we go. My ear's stuffy for some reason. Y'all, I have 1,638 subscribers. I am, 62 subscribers away from 1,700 subscribers. That is awesome. See all members. What? Do I really have that many? Whoa! I almost have 60 members, guys. Holy guacamole. No worries. So, you know what? I don't know. I need to do some sort of giveaway because I just feel like I do, because I have this little package of stuff that I put together for my 1-year podiversary or channelversary, whatever, and I never did give it away. And so I was holding off till 2 years. So you know what? My goal by 2 years, I'm going to make it a goal. So like by my 2 years, so March 1st, so I don't know how many months that is, like 6 months or so, I would like to reach 60 members and do 1,700 subscribers. And, you know, I don't need to keep growing necessarily. Like, I don't want to become in, you know, tens of thousands necessarily. Like, if I do, I do. But, you know, right now, my goal, my current goal, I think, is going to be 1,700 subscribers and 60 members, regular members, like not like rejoining, you know. Thanks for being a member for 7 months, Rebecca. My ear got stuffy. Oh, no. Good morning, Tamby. Oh, Marianne. That's no bueno. Oh, my goodness. Get out of there. No, stop it. There we go. I should put up my second camera so you guys can see what I'm doing, because this is my pattern. How much time do I have left? We'll see how long it takes me. If it takes me too long to set this up, then we'll just not worry about it. That is very sad, Marianne. Very, very sad. All right. Yeah, since I'm actually crocheting on my own pattern here, I don't mind sharing it with you guys. Oh, hold on. I need to go into the app. Pull that up. Pull this up. Oh my goodness, that went fast. I need to back it up. Oh, it is already backed up. Oh my gosh, I don't want it that close though. Oh, that's not too bad. Okay. Let's see. I need to add my second camera. Add. Oh, hold on. I need to mirror it. Hold on. Huh. What do you guys think about that side by side? Is that okay? I know it makes me smaller, but need to. There we go. Yeah, I'm gonna go back to this. So you guys, I mean, you don't have to see me doing this, but why not? I don't even know if you can tell what I'm doing here. Can you tell what this is? Besides my really dry hands. This is my shawl BB that I'm making for to cover my shoulders for the wedding I'm going to at the end of this month. And it's my own design, actually. So, it is my shawl. No, like, I don't understand. If I wasn't live right now, dude, you'd be getting your butt handed to you. Growling at me like he's gonna hurt me. I don't think so. Thank you. Yeah, I do have a pattern written up for it. It, I believe, is ready to be put out. I had one person testing it for me. I don't know that I had anybody else. Do I have a tutorial for it? I don't know that I'm going to do tutorials right now, BB, because I was going to do my challenge this morning, but I'm going to do a video for it, and it's only going to be like a 5-10 minute video, hopefully, of the blindfold challenge. But even doing that, I have to find the time to do it where I'm not being bothered like I just was, because for some reason they think they need to bother me in the middle of my lives every morning. So, I mean, I guess I could try to do one, but I don't know. I'm not really wanting to do too much for tutorials right now. So, like, I don't know. You can't wait to make one with sleeves. Well, I can't wait to see how it turns out with sleeves and how you're going to do that. Like, I've heard of people taking shawls and turning them into ponchos and then adding sleeves and things to them. So I'm curious to see how that's gonna look and work. So, yep, this row that I'm on requires basically the entire way is front post. You know what I could do? I just need to figure out how to do it because, yes, it's at least a written pattern that I do plan on selling. But what I think I could do is, Wednesday or Fridays. We need to come up with a name where I could maybe. Well, no, because I don't have that many that many designs. I was thinking I could do like a tutorial Wednesday, or something like that. Where I come on and I literally like do a live tutorial, and then that live I can download it, edit it, just edit out a little bit of it, or not even edit out anything of it, but just turn it into a tutorial video where I put it in a tutorial list where people can go and watch the live, but it's a tutorial, if that makes sense. So like I could come on and do a tutorial of one of my designs. Maybe. I just don't know. Yeah, because I could do a small sample size of the pieces. So Crystal has a nice one of what? I know if it's the Crystal you're talking about, she has a ton of videos, a ton of tutorials. I don't follow her very much, but I do keep subscribed to her so I can see her, see if she comes out with new stuff, and then, I do utilize her tutorials on occasion. Once a month? Yeah, I could do that. So what do you think? Like, should we do like a live tutorial video type of thing? Ooh, you know what I could do? Haha, members only. So you have to be a member to get the pattern or the live. I don't know. What do you guys think? Am I being too like? I don't know. I want to make it free though. I'm not free, but I want to make it like accessible for everybody. So maybe I don't do it members only, but it could be a perk for the members, Is that being like too selfish? I don't know what I want to do. I was just thinking that'd be like a cool perk for the members, have like a live tutorial. But then I want other people to make it, though. That's the thing. See, I don't want to exclude anybody that wants to make it. But I am going to be making people pay for the pattern, so I don't know. Hello, Mandy. Watch Me Wednesday. Yeah, that's a good one. But yeah, if I don't know. What do y'all think? I know a lot of channels do like a members only pattern, not pattern per se, but they do some sort of like pattern or tutorial or something for their members. Oh, Melissa, there you go. I didn't think about that. Yes. There you go. Thank you. Okay, so here, I'm actually going to use my Google Keep. I have the tab up already. I'm going to write myself a note. Let's see, title. Pattern, YouTube channel patterns. And then the note, I'm going to put make members only early access, then public. Paid pattern though. Okay. All right, so I wrote myself a note. Well, I typed myself a note. Yes, there we go. So make it a members only for a while. For what? What do you guys think? What's a good time frame? A month? 2 months? 6 months? A year? I mean, I'm not saying that I'm going to do that, but like, what do you think is a members perk? What would be a good time frame to have it free for members first, or not free, but like accessible to members only first, and then public? What would y'all think would be a good amount of time? And look, I'm asking you guys because you are my members and my viewers, so like I need your opinion. Melissa Genius, like, I know, right? She is my brain sometimes. Like when I really need ideas. Melissa, you know, you hit when you need to. God's timing with you is amazing, and I love it. So, okay, so about a month then? I think a month would be good. You trip over. You trip over your own feet, but you got good ideas. You know, that's how it works. Melissa, me and you are like that. Every blue moon or so, I have a good idea. Like, and I'll catch my husband going, "Dang, that was actually a good idea." And when it comes from him, it's like that's the true compliment for me, because yeah, that I'm like, oh, it really is a good idea if it's coming from you. Okay, so let me put that down. So make members only for a month, then public, but everybody pays for it, right? I've never heard that one, Tank. Even a blind pig finds an occasional acorn. That's a good one. Okay, so that's what I'm gonna do. I'll do a members only live where I come on and I do a tutorial for a pattern, but then you pay for the written. My thing is like a lot of times people are going to want to, like, you know, basically watch the video without paying for it. Which, I mean, again, I'm not trying to sound like I'm greedy or anything, but just like, I do want to make sure that I want to make this a side hustle. I don't know how to say things without sounding like a horrible person. What are we at? 56 minutes? Oh, that's right. I got 19 minutes before I need to get off. You know, the longer this row gets, it's going to take longer to get through it with these front posts, but I've been trying to watch shawls, like not watch the videos, but like keep an eye out on the, like, the pictures of people's shawls and things and make sure I didn't take this from somewhere. Like I said, I just started making it out of my, like, just putting stitches together. So like, if I inadvertently saw it somewhere and just recreated it out of my brain, I don't know if I did that. I don't think I did. So, but you guys have reassured me that you haven't seen it before. So I've seen similar, but not the same, thankfully. Is it moving too fast on the screen for you guys with me crocheting like this? I mean, this is my speed for the most part. Oh, there's a knot right there. That's where I joined the last skein, or that's where I joined the two skeins together, I should say. So that just shows you how far I got with the second one. Now I finished that row of doubles, and now I'm doing the front post coming back. So it was very recently that I joined the second skein of this yarn, and I've got 6 to use, but I really don't think I'm going to use all 6. Let's see. We'll watch the video, but I have to have a written pattern for my notebook. Oh, cool. Most of the people are really supportive by the parents. Yeah. Well, enjoy the mowing. Stay cool. Take water with you. Well, yeah, BB, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to just do like a sampling. I'm not going to do like this. You're not going to get this. Like, I'm not going to do the whole thing on one video. It's going to be, you know, like the tutorials that are out there. It's literally just going to be, when I showed you guys that light pink version of this before I started it, that was my sample. Now, granted, I ripped that out and recaked the yarn, so I don't have that sample anymore. So this is my sample at this point. I'll be able to show this once it's completed. Like, this is what you should have when you're, you know, when you're finished, kind of thing. But when I do the live tutorials, it's going to be a sample. That way I can make it through the whole pattern within an hour. I want to try to stick to at least an hour live, because I don't want the video to be forever long for people, you know, with a bunch of fluff in it if they're just wanting to make the pattern. So that's why I think I'm going to do the live and then go back through, download it and go back through and edit out any of the fluff, you know, the downtime stuff, and try and shorten it a little bit. So that way it's not like an hour-long tutorial all the time. Which, I mean, that's how it's going to start out. All right, now I'm going to turn it and do my windows. So for those of you that have never done a stack single crochet, I will give you a tutorial right now. All right, so anybody that's interested in or cares, here is a stacked single crochet. So normally most people, when they end a row, they chain and blah, 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 go, you know, start their row. However, my new way of doing it is a stacked single crochet. So I literally just turn to my work. I'm going to go without even chaining. I'm going to stick my hook right into that first stitch right here. Right here. And then I'm going to do a single crochet. Just like that. And see how you see those two loops going up to that are, you know, that my chain's coming through, that my yarn's going through. I'm going to take my hook and I'm not going to go through the top here. I'm going to go through this one right here. The one closest to that side, the left, the one on the left. And I'm going to yarn over, pull up a loop, and then I have the two loops on my hook like that. So then I have the two down here and the two up here. So the single crochets are kind of on their side. So I yarned over and I pulled through. So that is the height right there above my thumb. That is the height of a double crochet. So then I just basically go with a double crochet back into that same spot, and I'll show you how they sit next to each other. So when you come back, you just have to make sure this one right here kind of, it sits a little shorter and a little angled, you know, a little bit to, you see how it kind of angles down a little bit. You just want to make sure that you can put a stitch marker there if you need to remember where it's at. But you just got to make sure you go into that chain or that stitch at the end there. Yes, and so these are all stacked double crochets all the way along this edge, and you can see the edge is nice, and then like on my edges where they do start, like right here, there's no gap with the chain spaces. So it helps with those chain spaces, to get rid of the chain spaces. And it looks so much better. There we go. So that's a stacked single crochet that makes the place of a double crochet or a chain 3. And then I'm just going to go into my windows. So you're getting a little bit of a sneak peek tutorial here with this shawl. But I'm also moving quick enough that, you know, it's a really easy shawl pattern. So, well, I mean, it's I would say maybe an advanced advanced beginner. It's so easy, BB, the stacked single crochet, and it looks so much better than the chain 3. So like anytime there's a chain 3 that says that it when the pattern reads counts as a stitch after a chain 3, I will literally replace that whole section of chain 3 counts as a double crochet or counts as a stitch or whatever. I will replace those with the stacked single crochet. If it's a half double crochet that they have you chain 2 up, that becomes the half double crochet, I'll literally just chain 1 and do my half double crochet into that first stitch. I will not chain 2 as my first half double crochet. I will replace my chains however I can with the stitch itself. So that's how I do the chain 3s. And now all my patterns, I'm going to start including the stacked single crochet as my first double crochet or whatever. So it's not going to be the chain 3s unless we're doing like a space like this, you know, with windows. Chain 1 for a window. That's the only time I'm going to really have chains anymore, is in any of my patterns that I make. I will say that all this bunched up right here is in my way. It's like pushed up against the box where the yarn's at, and it's in my way. So there you go. You got a lesson in stacked single crochet. I need to move my drink to the other side of me, but I have it on my left, and so I keep having to reach across the camera. I love the fact that I can do this with Restream and you guys can see me do what I'm doing. And being able to see my pattern on here is so cool. And I love being able to see those of you that have, like Kimberly, I love seeing the one that you've done. The little sampling that you did. Or I don't know if you're making it into the whole thing or not. Because I was like, whenever I asked anybody to test anything, I'm like, just make a sample. That way, you know, if you don't like it, you don't have to waste your time making a big one. I'm like, no, I don't want people to waste their time on something they don't like, you know? I get it. Not everything I make is not going to be everybody's cup of tea. So, you know what? Maybe okay, so what would you guys like for August? You know, we could do a members only. I wish Restream would show me who my members are, though. I know majority of you are. Good morning, Barbara. I just saw you sneak in there. As a member of my channel, if you are a member of my channel, what pattern would you like to see that I have coming out? Or okay, so I have Across the Twisted Plains, Nature's Embrace, and then I have this shawl pattern. This does not have a name yet. Oh, you did just make the sample? Oh, Kendall, your blanket that you're making is so pretty. I love it. So, which one of those do you guys want to see first for a tutorial? As a member. Those of you that are members, what would you like to see for your first tutorial, live tutorial? I might do it tomorrow if we're not doing anything. Because if I'm just doing a sample and it's just an hour long, so. I forget that this, like, makes everything look dark. This shawl? Frizzy says, this shawl. And I got quiet. I'm sorry. The shawl. So you guys want the shawl first? Well, that'd be simple enough. I can literally do like 2 to 4 repeats in an hour. So at least the small part of it. All right. So the first 3 people have said the shawl. So I guess we'll go with that. Would you guys be around tomorrow morning? Around, let's see. Marianne, are you still here? Is she still here? Marianne's going on at 8. She was here. Did she take off because she had to go do something? So Marianne, I think, comes on at 8, and she goes on for an hour. So if I did 9 a.m. right after Marianne, would you guys be okay with that tomorrow morning? If I can make that work with my family? I'll ask my husband this evening, and if it's a go, you'll see it scheduled on my channel. Yeah, because I could easily do this in a couple repeats over an hour, or even less. We'll just have to remember to make it, you know, I'll try to figure out a way to make it conversationally not boring during the tutorial. Oh boy, 11 grandkids. But you have a pool, so throw them in the pool. Well, not, you know, all the swimmers. Go throw all the swimmers in the pool and then put all the non-swimmers in floaties and throw them in the pool. I'm assuming with it being in Florida, you guys are still warm there too. Yeah, so I can do right after Marianne. If she goes longer than an hour, if you go longer than an hour, please don't feel like you need to be off in an hour either. If you need to go longer, I will wait till you are done. I will wait till you are done. And I will have to figure out how to make it members only through Restream. I don't know if there's a way to do that. I know there's a way to make it members only when I schedule it on YouTube. But when I schedule through Restream, I don't know. Okay, I'm going to put this down for a minute because I need to figure out what yarn would look okay with let's see. I need something that's light enough but dark enough. How about, okay, so this is our background. This is what we're working with. Well, if you do, you do, Marianne. It's like I said, I don't want you to feel like you need to be rushed to get off or anything. Oh, fun, Melissa. That does sound fun. All right, so we have this, we have this, we have this. This is this, I was playing around with ribbing. Oh, hey, there's one of my little pouches I've been looking for. Okay, so let's see, what time do I, oh, I only got 2 minutes left. I'm just going to go slightly over just because I want to figure out, it throws them in the pool with a maniacal laugh. Go swimming, children! Boys just play. Is that going to be... Is that going to be light? The white, is white going to be too light? No, I think you'll be able to see the stitches pretty good with that color. So here's the color I did originally in the shawl. This is the caked up yarn here. Doing my slip stitch. What do y'all think? What color do you guys want to see? There's pink, and then here's yellow. I think yellow blends in with the color behind the brown desk. Yeah. We'll go with pink or white. Which one do y'all want? I'm not doing it now. I'm just picking the color now, so. Those colors are too light. Should I go a little darker? Medium color, not dark. Okay. Let's see. What else do I have? All my colors are dark in here. What about... Is this too dark? Yeah, that's too dark. What about... What this? about this one? Is this too light? It's a variegated, so it changes colors a little bit. It goes from kind of the lighter to a little bit darker. Use the green. I do have a green. Hold on. Oh, you know what? I could use this. It's a light green. But wait, I need more yarn. Granny Square Day. Oh, I should have done my challenge today. So this, y'all think this? See, this lighting is just too light. So a darker green? Like that. Yeah, I was trying to use scraps, but it's fine. I can use this. Is that better? Can you see? Yeah, I'm trying to, you know what? I have a mirror, not a mirror, a ring light I can bring down too. And that might help with being able to see. So, I will just figure that I will get my ring light down here and I'll play with this camera and see if I can't get something to really pop for you guys. So, all right. Well, all right. So I will be back on here tomorrow. I'm going to turn this off and move myself bigger again. All right. So I will be back on here tomorrow. Like I said, if it's scheduled, then I will be back here tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. Central for a live tutorial of the shawl. Come with some name ideas because I don't have it. I don't have a name for it. I have no idea what I'm going to name it. So yeah, and then we will do that. Members only. I will try to figure out how to make it a members only. Yeah, I need more light. Yeah. Well, when I turn this one light up like this, it makes it look darker on here. So that's why I was like, I need to figure out how to. I have a ring light that I could try to plug in and see if that helps. I can plug it in over there and have it sit next to me and shine down on me. So, all right. I have to go. So I'm just going to leave this here. That way it's here for tomorrow. Like I said, if you see it scheduled in my videos, make sure you have your, subscriptions all up to date and you get notifications and all that. And watch out for the schedule. And if you see it scheduled, then that means it's a go. If not, then we'll just be back Monday morning. Same time, same place. So I hope you guys have a great day and get some rest. And I will see y'all when I see you. Weddings, windows to the wedding. Yeah, true. I like that idea. We'll have to keep thinking on names. Bring them with you if you come tomorrow for the members only live tutorial. If it happens. All right, guys. Don't forget. Spread kindness. Spread positive. Yeah. I'll just keep it the way I've been saying it. Be kind. Be positive. Make beautiful things. And I'll see y'all later.